everyone, Vampire 218 here, bringing you my Week 3 match of the UALB Pokemon Draft League Tournament. This week I brought quite a bit of ground coverage because I knew a lot of his mons were weak to ground. So just to get things off, I saw he brought a Dragonite. Had my Kyurem Black for that. I saw he brought a Scrafty. I wasn't too afraid of that. Sandslash, I brought coverage for. Ferrothorn, I believe I had fire coverage for with the Houndoom. Jellicent, I wasn't afraid of. And Raikou, I had the earth coverage for. So we're going to jump right into things. So I lead with Steelix, my main lead here, because I'm figuring anything he brings out I'm pretty safe with. But I do want to just take that switch to, scout a little if probably going to have that water move. I do see that he has the water move, so I bring in the Steelix. I don't get burned, which is really nice. In retrospect, I probably should have brought in something else that wasn't afraid to take a burn, like the Blissey, but I wanted to bring in that because of the steel typing, which probably was a mistake on my part. And, he brings in Ferrothorn, and I'm whatever. I go for the Mega, and I didn't think he would bring in the Ferrothorn, but I get the knockoff, getting rid of that Rocky Helmet, which is really nice. I do lose quite a bit of health, but whatever. And then I bring in my Xatu, because I think he's going to have to be going for something. I want to Magic Bounce it back, obviously. And, of course, I brought the Heat Wave, because that's the smartest play. I knew I wanted this thing to be taking out his Steel types, mainly his Ferrothorn. He goes into the Jellicent. I switch out because I know the Ghost typing is not good. He's going for a Taunt. Perfect. I don't care. He switches into Raikou. I am not predicting it. I was actually predicting him to go into the Sandslash here because he probably thought I was going to go for the electric move, but he doesn't, and it still does quite a bit of good damage. Aura Sphere, I live it because I have the vest. And I Earth Power, he probably doesn't predict it, and I bring him almost down to death. And my taunt's over. He Aura Spheres again, not enough damage to do anything, and I get a crit and kill. The crit really doesn't matter at this point, though, sadly. So now I'm up 2 Mons, and he brings in the Dragonite. I, at this point, am not really wanting to risk the speed tie, because I'm pretty sure he outspeeds me. So I want to wear it down. I go into the Steelix, because I figure, whatever. He goes for the Heat Wave. Brilliant. He is a special Dragonite. Pretty smart. No idea, but I know that he now has that, so I'm forced to go into my Houndoom. Houndoom eats the fire move, really nice, get the Flash Fire on. Not knowing what he wants to do, he goes into Sandslash. I Super Fang the Sandslash because that was my another one of my answers to Dragonite. Just Super Fang, take out half its health. Super Fang takes out half the health, great. HP Ice, done. HP Ice was my other answer for Dragonite. And he brings in Scrafty. And I don't want to take a fighting move with this, so I go into Xatu. And he fakes me out, whatever, that's fine. I go for U-turn. And U-turn does about 15%. And I bring in my Houndoom. Now, Houndoom takes quite a bit, whatever. My item gets knocked off, it knocks off my sash, that doesn't matter. And it sucks. So, he kills, it's not that important. I go into my bird, and whatever. My calcs are being really weird. So I go into Steelix, just trying to get a little bit of more chip damage, knowing I'll live a knockoff, and I do. Knocks off my Rocky Helm, it sucks. I know that I'm going to die here, I have to sack it. I'm hoping that I will be able to use my foul play or whatever to kill it. So now I do a calc here, and it's a very important calc. I'm doing a calc, and it says the minimum damage for Bullet Punch is 60. So I do the Bullet Punch, knowing it is a guaranteed kill, knowing I will guaranteed outspeed, because I am not sure if I outspeed at this point. I have no speed investment. If he did, I would be in trouble. I do not go for superpower here, even though I have superpower, because the speed. I am ensured through the calcs that I will get a kill here, so I go for the Bullet Punch. And Bullet Punch does half of what it's supposed to do. And I'm actually quite livid at that, because the calculations are telling me I should be doing double what I did on a minimum roll, and it doesn't kill. And I'm thinking, what the actual hell? And then he Drain Punches me, and I die. He gets his health back, and I'm quite livid at this point. I have no idea what's going on. The calcs are clearly not right. So I go into the Xatu for the foul play, which also is supposed to kill at this point. He knocks off and kills me, and I have no idea what's going on. The calcs are saying he should be dead. There is no set in existence where he should be living these moves. So I die. And it's at this point that I realize that the calcs autoed me to level 100, but they autoed Scrafty to level 50. And I am quite pissed because I would have won this match. I wouldn't have been killed. He wouldn't have killed 4 of my Mons at this point. I would have easily dealt with this Scrafty if I knew how to deal with it based on the Kilgrafted Calcs. He probably would have gotten Houndoom, to be honest. And then I would have just gone into Scissor and gone for Superpower. And I would have gotten a kill. But no, because the calcs are incorrect, I lose 3 extra Mons. So I go for the Outrage, guaranteed kill, and it would have killed before, and I knew it would have killed before, but I didn't really think of that. And now I know he outspeeds me here, so sure. However, I had 3 other Mons that could have lived that Draco Meteor, and not only lived that Draco Meteor, but forced him to either switch or have a special attack drop. So I lose my dragon. And I'm forced into Blissey, which loses a stall match because its only damaging move is fighting with this fucking big pile of shit here. And it really is annoying. And we'll go just the last turn because I mean I just learn I just lose at this point because I get outstalled. And you know, he just sees the outstall, gets the burn, and he wins. And it really is annoying that I got autoed to 100 and he got autoed to 50, and that it doesn't tell you right away. You have to look on the actual calcs, and there's like a bunch of different numbers there. So if you don't know what's going on, you won't see that. And that is the only reason I lost this week. Outside of that, I would have killed that thing before losing 3 extra Mons, and those 3 Mons would have been crucial for taking out this Jellicent and the Dragonite. And it really sucks because this was a stupid loss. This is a stupid loss that I could have avoided. I could have looked on the page more, but you know, now I know. Now I know how to use the calculator right. I know to check every line of the calculation, and it really does suck because this should have been an easy win. You know, this prep took me the least amount of time, and again, had that Scrafty not been, I mean, I could have gotten an easy win here, and it really sucks. So, this has been Vampire 218 with a cautionary tale to make sure you look over your calcs. Every line, you may think you've seen them, but check them 2, 3, 10 times because let me tell you, the salt was so real after I found out it was level 50. I've been Vampire 218. If you liked the video, please leave a like, a share, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more Pokemon Draft League content. Bye.